And they have sunflowers everywhere just like I do. I love that. That's so wonderful. Look at how beautiful.
A lot of these, most of these are annual.
Look how gorgeous that is. Oh, how wonderful. Oh, look at how wonderful they are. These berms are tall. Wow, look at these berms. They're so tall.
The tilling is by pulling the plant roots because there's so many in there, and so
I love it. Look how beautiful these berms are.
and then no compost.
I thought that the ones in Sugar House were tall. These are taller. These berms are super tall. Yes. Those? Oh my goodness. We gotta get through this. And I love how they're all growing together. Everything is growing together. Look, there's a tomato down there. Among squash. Among all these amazing plants. But these guys, I'm trying to figure out.
What? These?
This.
It's amaranth.
Oh! Oh! That's what they're gonna grow up to be. Oh, they're beautiful. I have baby amaranth.
Wait till you see the one we have over here. It's already.
Oh, you guys, you just made my day. Oh my goodness, I'm in heaven. Look how beautiful they are. That is amaranth. Oh my goodness. And they call it frankenweed. Super weeds. It's like, no, they're food.
Yeah, they're food.
Oh, they're beautiful, you guys.
If you guys want to make the trip at the close to the end of this, there's beans growing. We have melons growing. Beans growing.
How wonderful, guys.
It's all growing together.
You should be so proud.
We are.
You guys should be so proud of what you're doing here. It's absolutely beautiful.
You're probably gonna love this amaranth a little bit more than those other ones.
I never thought people gave a crap about this.
Oh, they're gorgeous. Look at how beautiful. Oh, aren't they just gorgeous? Now, do you guys know how to harvest them yet?
No,
You're going to learn how to harvest them?
Yes.
You know a good website on YouTube? It's called Grow Biointensive, and they'll teach you the old pioneer way of harvesting these.
Really?
You betcha. It's called Grow Biointensive on YouTube by John Jevons out of UC Santa Cruz. He has farms out there. And he'll teach you exactly. Oh, these are so beautiful. Look at that. They're gorgeous.
It got so heavy that it just kind of leaned over.
I know.
Yeah.
It is so beautiful. I have baby ones. How long ago did you plant them?
These we've really only planted a few of these, and they just kind of.
But how long ago this year?
What do you say? Like
They came up from last year, so
So in the
3
spring.
months ago.
In the springtime they started coming back, huh?
yeah.
So you planted them in the fall.
Well, we didn't plant them. They all came
No?
up. Every single one of these came up from seed. And this giant pumpkin vine
Yes.
plant, whatever it is.
Yes.
That came from seed too.
Yep.
This is all one plant right here, by the way. This pumpkin
Oh.
is one huge.
That's
thing.
beautiful.
It is.
They're thriving. They're just thriving out here on these berms.
They are.
Yeah.
They're
Apparently
so
they got 30
happy.
pumpkins last year off of the one.
And you understand what the Hugo beds are, right? What these beds are?
Yes.
Yes.
They're hugelculture.
Yes.
They have logs underneath,
Yes.
so that will retain the water as they rot. Tell me more.
All right.
I want to hear from you.
And then we have the dirt on top. We put dirt on top of the logs, and
Yes.
we've been making compost just out of the things we've eaten, like
Yes.
bananas, apple cores, like
Beautiful.
eggshells, all the things, everything that we just like would throw away usually. We've been starting to make compost with.
Yes.
And for the past year, we accumulated a good amount of compost, so we just decided to sprinkle it all over the top of these mounds, and
That's wonderful, guys.
We even put trout in the compost.
You did? Dead trout.
I never
But-
thought about the live ones.
No, please don't. You could use them in a pond to feed the, which Tom will tell you he did. Yeah.
Wait, what is it?
Aquaponics, you have fish in a tank, and you pump the fish water through a grow bed
Yeah.
with a filter that the water like bubble comes up and it drops and it comes up. And
Oh yeah, our teacher was showing us about that.
That's right. And they fertilize. You want
the
to
plants clean the fish water, and the fish water fertilizes the plant.
the plants. And so there's a movie called Fresh, the movie, and you can see how they're doing this in inner cities.
really.
Yes, sir.
Wait,
Absolutely.
we can go show you these beds we have over there also.
I'm in heaven. I can't believe that's an amaranth.
It
is so beautiful.
Nate, we have
Oh, you guys.
these things just grow like
And you know it's a
crazy.
complete protein, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's one of the richest grains, quinoa and amaranth.
Yep.
And they're so tiny. Oh yes, from the Bible days.
Tiny black seeds.
They're little like yellow seeds.
Really?
They look like quinoa, but very minuscule, very tiny little seeds. So it'll be interesting to harvest that.
Oh, these
beautiful.
I'm pretty sure these have been producing black seeds.
Oh, so it's a different kind of amaranth
yeah,
then.
they've been producing black seeds.
I have a different one.
And all you have to do, you just go up there and rub it, and the seeds
just come out.
They, like,
tiny little seeds.
And I'm talking about like you're getting thousands of seeds. Like you're
it's
getting
so
thousands
beautiful.
of them.
Can you believe this is amaranth, Jackie? Jackie, can you believe this beautiful purple flower is amaranth?
I know, it's great.
Oh, I was so excited. Tom goes, do you know what that is? And I said, I can't tell. What is it? And then they said, amaranth, because he knew I would get so excited. I am so excited to see it.
Oh man.
What these kids are doing is so beautiful. They've learned so much. It's absolutely wonderful, you guys.
And to tell you the truth, it wasn't really that much work. And
It isn't, is it?
And to
Put the seeds out.
yeah, to maintain this.
To build this once, and then it's growing its own little microclimate in there, right?
It is. We don't.
And the plants keep feeding it with their own fertilizer, right?
Yes.
All these grains that you're growing and the other cover crops are going to feed the nitrogen and minerals that you need in the soil. So then you will rotate and you can grow these guys over here next time and maybe grow the grain over here.
See, we never pull weeds. But when
You don't need to, do you?
But when we do pull weeds, we pick them up and just put them back down. You pull them and put them back
For
down.
mulch,
Yep.
like the forest.
Yep. You just pull them. Put 'em
That's
back
right. You don't need to throw anything away. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at this. This is so exciting, you guys.
Down. And this is, I mean, 3 months. Like this, like in
3 months.
3 months of work, and it was literally like, it took like a week for everything just to.
Isn't that amazing?
Cause I left home. I went home for a week or 2 weeks. No, I think it was 2 weeks, and I came back, and these beds were just flourishing.
Growing.
It was-
You couldn't believe it. That is a herb that's medicine. Tell me.
I don't know what it is.
It is called
I don't
mallow.
remember what it's called.
It's called mallow.
I knew it.
And mallow with astragalus
Apparently it
put
tastes good.
together makes you calm.
Really?
Did you know that?
It tastes good
They
too.
use mallow in a lot of digestive herbal products, okay? Supplements. Yes, mallow grows everywhere and it's wonderful medicinal.
Yep, it's good.
And it's edible.
It tastes good too.
You like it, huh?
Yeah, we've been
Yes.
using this kind of stuff for like our salads and stuff.
Oh, it's wonderful. Another one that's really filled, my herbal master told me this morning, I knew it was edible. It's called purslane. I'll point it out if I see one. And purslane is filled with tons of amino acids. So it's wonderful for you.
We have, what's that called over there again? What's
Hollyhock?
the L? What's the L? We'll probably ask our teacher. But over there,
What is it?
the stuff we always bring in the classroom.
Oh, it's
I love how
lamb's quarter.
tall they are.
Lamb's quarter.
Oh yes, lamb's quarter is wonderful. In fact, your teacher, what is his name again?
Mr. Jonathan.
Mr. Jonathan, with his cowboy hat, made a video on Permaculture, Utah. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Talking about all this, and I remember him talking about lamb's quarter in the midst of tomatoes and everything else.
Well, yeah, actually, our lamb's quarters, we can show you guys these beds right here that we've been working on also.
Okay.
And feel free to take as many of these hollyhocks
Yeah,
as
these-
you want.
these-
we have
Oh,
too
they're
many.
beautiful.
These plants turn out, these flowers are all over.
They're gorgeous.
All over.
They're so pretty.
So
Thank
these
you
are
guys.
These are, the amaranth is flourishing in this.
It is. It's so happy in here. Oh, it's so beautiful. I am so amazed at this plant.
And you got corn growing right next to amaranth.
Yeah, that's right.
It's blue Hopi corn too.
Oh, nice.
And these are
Heirloom.
Egyptian walking onions.
Onions, yes. Look
So-
at them. They're beautiful.
So they bud at the top here.
Yes.
Instead of the bottom, and what they're meant to do is like they'll just fall over and seed instead
that
of
wonderful?
Yeah, and like
Unlike a normal onion.
But we have a kid here that's learned like
Beautiful.
he's gotten really good at like being able to take those buds off and like plant them at just the right time, and
Oh,
we actually
nice.
have a lot of those over there for you. We have
To eat.
We have
Oh,
seeds.
good.
We have seeds over there for you guys to take home. And we have all
Oh, you guys
kinds
are
of stuff
so
over there for you guys
sweet.
to take home.
I want to invite you to my Perma Blitz Day where we're putting in a garden like this.
Really?
Yes, and designing it on a slope to catch rainwater and
Oh,
everything
man.
with Permaculture Utah people. If Mr. Jonathan could bring you guys for the day,
It's definitely possible.
it would be wonderful.
So this is where we have all our lamb's quarters and peppers.
Wonderful. Look at the happy peppers.
Yeah, these are jalapenos right now.
Oh, nice. They're beautiful.
Or I think this is jalapeno. I don't know if this is red.
But these will go eventually.
Dang, this is a big
This
pepper.
could be a serrano, but it could be a jalapeno.
It's a big old red one right here.
Yes, it's a beauty. It's
This is a random
beautiful.
tomato plant that came up from seeds.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
That's all right. They grow together, you know?
Everything grows together.
Everything grows together. When they grow together, they grow better. They complement each other.
Yeah.
You'll see that on the Grow Biointensive YouTube as well. They're all instructional videos. You'll love that.
Yeah, there's all
And these are
right
beautiful. I know it's gorgeous. I have it growing wild, and I just don't do anything with it but let it grow.
Yeah,
it's happy.
we didn't plant this.
It
on
just
purpose.
came.
It just came up.
That's
we
right.
Just decided to,
Like mallow, like gosh, you've got thistles will grow automatically. You get so many. Sometimes you get plantain. If you have bees and sting bites, you know, and even snake bites, you've got plantain. That's wonderful for that.
I don't even know what that is.
It looks beautiful. There's two kinds. One is a round leaf and one is a long leaf. I have a long leaf plant. There's also another one that grows out in the desert called horehound. There's so many out there. Brigham's tea. There's so many wonderful medicinal, what they call weeds, but they're herbs.
Yeah,
They're life-saving herbs.
I don't look at anything as a weed anymore. They're all plants. There's no such thing as a weed.
That's right. God did not create any weeds. He created beautiful plants everywhere for our purpose to use them. They're wonderful. Oh, those berms are so beautiful. But I just can't get over your amaranth. That just, oh my
I
goodness.
have this pot over there.
Yeah, wait till mine looks like that.
I have this clay pot over there. That I'll come show you. It has
Okay.
so many different things in it. Like,
It's wonderful. So show me what you guys have grown to eat here.
Christmas time, do like a cranberry stuff and freeze it.
You got your onions.
Right? Yeah.
yeah, those are bowls you just put in the ground.
Yeah, this is
Yes, and they just grow.
And this is
with,
the
all
this
the
is the
extra pot of water
magic
you
pot I
use,
grew in the
couldn't do
classroom.
anything
This
else.
is sunflower,
Beautiful.
cowpeas,
Nice.
tomato.
That's
or
wonderful.
cardoon,
Oh,
onion,
look at that tiny little.
hollyhock, carrot, pepper.
Wow, you got everything in there.
Yeah, and then there's a cantaloupe or a I don't know what this is yet. I don't know.
One of those. Either a cantaloupe or a squash or something.
Yeah.
And then you've got seeds.
Yeah, seeds.
You guys have put together groups of seeds. You got beans in
Take
there.
one of these home.
Look at that. You've got beans. You've got a whole bunch of stuff all in there.
Yeah, there's everything in here.
That's wonderful.
And then there's strawberry starts.
Yep, beautiful.
Well, it is juice. We have more. Sure.
I just think this is so lovely.
We got one more cup.
So, Mr. Jonathan, we need to get your contact info. Even though you posted beautifully on Permaculture Utah.
So you like that?
I'm Denise.
Denise?
I started 3 years ago with my Utah Greenhouse Group teaching John Jevons biointensive farming.
Okay.
Then I discovered hugelkultur through Paul Wheaton, the permies.org.
Yeah, I've
Yep.
been there. Yeah.
And it's been so wonderful as I was introduced to the Permaculture Utah group on Facebook, and I went to their International Permaculture Day Perma Blitz in Sugar House
Oh, really?
and
You went up
filmed
there,
the
huh?
entire 25 volunteers doing it all day, building 4 beautiful berms. And I asked them, I said, would you help me bring it down to Utah County? And so on September 13th,
Did they do
and
it?
I got to work really hard, we're going to do it.
Okay.
So we had our pre-planning design meeting
What day
with
of the week is
Ben
that?
and Jim. It's a Saturday.
A Saturday.
Is
Okay.
there any
All right.
way you could bring the boys? They are so knowledgeable,
September
and they are
13th?
so proud of what they've done.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and I
'Cause-
saw the amaranth. I
Did you
got
see
so excited. I was like, "That's amaranth!"
Yeah.
Oh
Very
my
few
gosh.
people realize how beautiful the plant is when it gets up there. Yeah.
It's wonderful. I've got quinoa and amaranth.
Do you?
And I'm going to give a whole bunch of baby starts to people to put in their homes. So by next February, if it thaws out like it did last spring, we could literally start planting plants that are this big and get a head start.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, these all
Yours
came
are
up
only
from
3 months.
Yeah, they only came from seed too.
I know, it's beautiful.
It is.
They're absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, and they haven't even.
I'm
most
in
of them
heaven
haven't set
looking
their
at this.
seeds up yet.
But
So.
what impresses me the most is listening to these young men that are so proud and can tell you about their berms and how the seeds within 3 months just
They know the seeds, they
shot
know the
up.
species,
They
they know
know
how they
everything.
relate to each other, they know how to save them, how
Beautiful.
to plant them. Yeah.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
beautiful. I think it's wonderful what you're doing. And out here in Delta,
Oh, way out here.
beautiful.
It's been challenging actually.
I bet
too.
it has.
Yeah, it's been challenging.
What a pioneer you are, though. This is so wonderful. And to teach these youth, that's what I'm so impressed with. I used to have group homes of girls come and work in my berms and do double digging and seed saving and work in my greenhouse and help me get the greenhouse going.
It's so much work at first,
Yes.
but once it gets going, they see where it goes. Like, oh, it is something.
It is, and then they say it's easy.
Yeah.
It's not very hard, and there's no weeds. They know
what is
everything.
a weed?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What is a weed?
What is a weed?
Exactly. There is no such thing as a weed.
Right.
You know, they call amaranth. It's a
Pigweed.
species of it.
Pigweed, or
they call it frankenweed because of all the herbicides. It's the herbicide-resistant weed that grows 12 feet tall in the cornfields, and they're calling it the frankenweed
because it's Roundup
amaranth.
resistant. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just
It's
special flexes.
amaranth. And I went, it's food. And I think God has a funny sense of humor.
One of
Isn't
these,
that funny?
they were asking, see, what was it? What was the plan? Oh, goat heads. We had a staff here just complaining, goat heads, goat heads, goat heads. I said, well, you can just plant native brome, and it'll choke out. The reason why, what do you do with your goat heads? I say, well, I spray it. What do you do with it? If that doesn't work, well, I till it. What do you do if that doesn't? I dig it. Okay, well, you've just started everything over again.
Yes.
I said, if you just let it grow, it won't come back again. So just let everything else go. All the other stuff will choke that out.
That's right.
And I mentioned this is like, well, that's really, to me, is my only real weed was goat head, because it pops tires and pokes my feet and stuff like that. But we have a manager that chimed in, and right after that says, it's a natural source of testosterone if you're a lifter. And I stopped. All right, well, that was my last.
Purpose.
That was my last week.
It has a purpose.
He's like, every plant. He says, yeah, I know, has a purpose.
Has a purpose,
Yeah.
exactly. What is your purpose? Who are you?
Right,
What do you do?
right.
I'm not going to pull you. I'm going to learn about you.
Right. Yeah, we have this one. Where's Lexi? Lexi down here. It's by our tomatoes, and there's this little fuzzy plant that came up right by the tomato. She pulls it. I was like, no. We were trying to learn what it was, so we put it back in. It survived. It survived. It's like, why are we leaving it there? It's like, so we can find out what it is.
That's right, exactly. I've had all sorts of wonderful, because we do nature walks to identify them in the desert and
really?
the canyons.
Yeah.
And then we do a master herbal class with a master herbalist. And so we're learning about making medicine. We're learning how to use all of them.
Tinctures,
infusions, poultices, ointments, everything of these wonderful
essential
plants.
oils, really,
And
and that
essential
sort- yeah.
oils as well.
Yeah.
So we're doing all this at a school called the School of Health Reliance.
School of Health
Yes.
Reliance.
We just had our first set of students. We jumped in as students with our master herbalist, and it's been so wonderful. And now it's slowly growing, and we're going to add, I'm going to teach this kind of stuff at it.
Can I give you an email,
Yes,
or
please.
can you forward something to my?
Yes.
Because there's a lot we're
I left
talking
my
about.
phone
and I
at
wanna,
home.
Okay.
So if you can tell me your phone number,
Okay.
it'll be on my...
Okay. It is 435. Or sorry, no, we're in the 925 now. The 925.
925.
925 354 6820.
Okay.
Or you can email me
Yes.
at Jonathan, JONATHAN, M as in mother, it's my middle initial,
Yes.
Barney, B-A-R-N-E-Y. So
Okay.
Jonathan M. Barney at gmail.com. Because
Okay.
we're talking about so many things.
I know.
And I want to absorb it.
I know.
But I can't do it one time. So
I know.
So if we need to
And
we need
if
to talk
we
more.
could have these kids come, I would like, would it be okay though? They wouldn't give their names.
Mm-hmm.
We want to get the word out to all of Utah County that we're doing, Permaculture Utah from Salt Lake is coming to Utah County.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing what I call garden barn raising. That's
Oh,
what
okay.
I'm calling it, because that's what
Garden-
it's like.
Yeah.
When they do a permaculture, it's like a barn raising. Everybody
kinda-
comes and volunteers with their gloves and their shovels and
It is.
everything. It's a barn raising.
So let's see, the 13th.
13th of September is what we're thinking it's going to happen.
Okay. The only thing, we might have one kid doing an ACT, but we were hoping, we wanted to do a BYU campus tour sometime. And we were thinking maybe, so I'm thinking right now,
Same
maybe
day.
we could schedule that
That'd be so exciting.
and come do the campus tour. They want to do that, then they all want to go to DI, and because they've never seen DIs before, and do a thrift store junkie run.
How
and then we thought we could drop by there. That'd
would
probably
be
be a good idea. So spit me an email, give me all this information. I want to talk some more.
Okay.
So,
Because
okay?
it would be wonderful, because then if I could get the Daily Herald to announce it ahead of time, so people in Utah County know what's coming.
Right.
It would be wonderful.
I would really like for our school to sort of one day turn into a permaculture hub.
Wonderful.
Where people look to it, because we have the people driving by all over from the public. I want them to see it all the time, and then I'd like to start connecting with other hubs like Holden,
Yeah.
and Utah County,
Exactly.
Salt Lake City.
Exactly.
You know, connect some hubs where people have prime examples that it does
Of
work.
this.
These
And
guys grow
my
sunflowers
dream-
the size of.
Beauties, huh? I love sunflowers. And it attracts all the best insects and birds and everything. I just love it. I hope that Utah County can really grasp a hold of it. This will be the first time a permablitz comes to Utah County
just
that
needs
I know
momentum.
of. That's right.
Needs
And so I
momentum.
want to get the momentum going. And so if we can do a story that if the school could come and I'll show pictures. I got to start taking